good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be doing Galaxy Opal Fred VanVleet gameplay. Now, as you guys can see, we've been getting more and more moments players as the NBA season goes on, which is a huge W, the fact that 2K is doing that for us. But before we hop into the gameplay, I want to give a huge shout out to my guy T for letting me hop on his account to make this gameplay possible. If you are new to my channel and haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Looking at Fred here, 6'1", 195 pounds. And before we talk about Fred, if you didn't watch the game he had last night, oh my word, absolutely incredible performance. Absolutely deserving of this moment card. 93 3 ball, 65 driving dunk, 92 ball handle, 92 steal perimeter defense, 94 speed through ball acceleration, as well as a 94 lateral quickness. Tendency wise, 75 driving dunk. Tendency hopping on down to the defensive tendencies, which are pretty solid through and through. Badge wise, this is what matters basically more than anything else. I'll say this, they better have juiced up his shooting badges. Hall of Fame, catch and shoot, acrobat, relentless finisher, clamps, consistent finisher, contact finisher, fancy footwork, pro touch, slithery, downhill, quick first step, tight handles, unpluckable, clutch shooter, flexible release, hot start, range extender, tireless shooter, and volume shooter. 27 on gold corner specialist, ankle breaker, break starter, dimer, pick dodger, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, trapper, bailout, needle through space creator, stop go, dead-eye, green machine, hot zone hunter, slippery off-ball, and floor general. So badges he doesn't have that I might look to give him are pickpocket. Other than that, I mean, he basically is pretty complete. He needs pickpocket and handles for days. Those are the two badges, especially the handles for days badge is a badge that is pretty much needed for every point guard in the game. Hop it into shoot around here with Fred. We'll see what kind of dribble six he's working with. Again, in the unlimited gameplay, he's obviously not going to have handles for days for me, which is kind of a letdown, but I mean, obviously he has that stock, and I think, what is that, Pro 1, the Pro 1 size of current gen is absolutely terrible, okay? That's one thing to take into consideration. In the half court, I absolutely hate that kind of, those dribble six. It's just absolutely terrible. Now, one thing I will say is he has that Giannis type release on quick. So, you know, I am expecting a Giannis Antetokounmpo soon. So if you're going to start using Giannis, you might as well use Fred VanVleet to get that release timing down, if nonetheless. But the one thing I will say is I wouldn't say his release is the greatest release ever, but it is quick enough. It's going to be easy enough to get off, and it's just a matter of using the card enough to really get this release down. It's not a bad release. I wouldn't say I love it. I wouldn't say I hate it, but it does look like his release in real life. I will say that as well. So I don't know necessarily if I love Fred VanVleet's release or don't like it. I will say it's decent enough. It's not a top release. Because it is on quick, I do think it is going to be very, very usable. Fred VanVleet can get up and dunk the ball, which is very useful. No showtime dunks, I don't think, which is definitely going to hurt the card quite a bit. Looking at my opponent here, he's got Ty, Lawson, Petrie, Paul George, Dennis, Rodman, and Dino. I'm not too nervous about this lineup. Obviously, my team outside of Fred VanVleet is just a lot better than his. But the big thing is, how is Fred VanVleet going to move and groove? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Okay, I see you, Fred. I see you. That's a wide open shot. I just got to green it. It's really on me to green those types of shots consistently. And although Fred is small, I will say, like, his player build, him kind of, if you look at him compared to Ty Lawson, like, his hip base is wider.
What?
If you guys know what I'm saying, you guys will understand it. Like, he has that wide kind of player model, which is kind of realistic for Fred VanVleet. Green. I accidentally clicked off. Oh my goodness. This is not a good start for Freddie. Come on. Green. Come on, Fred. There you go, Fred. I'll get that release figured out. We're good. We're good. That's good defense. He shot that. Come on. Get it to Fred. Oh, yeah. He got the Pro 3 behind the back. That is... I got a full... There you go, Fred. I'm liking his release. I've greened my last three. It just didn't let me green the second one. Ouch. No foul. Come on. Throw it to me. Attack me, Dennis. Oh, yeah. Look at Fred. Get bumped with those Hall of Fame clamps. Watch this. We're through. We're through. I just don't understand why that's not just this straight switch, but it is what it is. I wish his moving between the leg, moving between was just that little bit better. Come on, Fred. Rise up. I need you to rise up and jam that one, Fred. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that layup that you just did. You got away with it, but I don't really like it. Not a huge fan of it. Come on, Fred. Greenway. Yes, sir. I am liking his release. I will say that. I'll be the first to say that his release is very, very smooth. Now, he's not shooting that great, a lot of why he's not shooting that great is my fault, right? It's really my fault because I've taken a couple contesteds. I've gotten one straight arm. Like, it's definitely not Fred's fault that he's not shooting that efficiently. But with those Hall of Fame clamps and his ability to move and groove, at least on current gen specifically, with the speed glitch in the game, I think he will be just fine. Come on. There you go, Fred, rising up for the one-handed gym. And that's what I'm saying. If he can rise up, I know he's not going to get Showtime. But and just dunk the ball, that makes a big-time difference. It really, really does. Look at Hondo moving on defense. Chill, Fred. Green. His release is so butter. Like, I don't know if I've greened this consistently. I think the last 5 opens, I've greened every single one of them and gotten a straight arm on one. So, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think Fred VanVleet's release is growing on me.
Peekaboo!
Like I said, it's just knocked down. That release that he's got is knocked down. It's just such a smooth release. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to say. It's like I've greened my last 7 with the card. He's gonna be fine on defense. Like, if you're worried about his defense, don't be. He is going to be fine. Now, is he gonna be the best point guard defender in the game? No. But he's got the necessary badges. He really truly does with the Hall of Fame clamps. Another green for Fred. It's just knocked down. His release kind of, I know it's the Giannis base, but it kind of reminds me of the Ben Gordon type release, to be honest with you. Like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. So if you like Ben Gordon, you'll probably like Fred VanVleet. That's pretty good defense. Yeah, we got time for one more possession here. You know where I'm going. I early did. That's me, Fred. I see it. That's my fault. Nonetheless, Fred had 28 first quarter points. You might as well quit the game. You're making adjustments? Like, I kind of feel bad for this guy. Like, he's just, I don't know. His team's not that bad, but it's like his team just can't compare with mine. I see Dennis Rodman out here. Like, I don't know if he was a huge Dennis Rodman fan or what, but Dennis Rodman should not be on my court. Fred's getting a little exhausted. A lot of it is because, remember, I don't have handles for days on the card right now. So if you see me not dribbling a ton with the card, that's probably why. He doesn't have handles for days, and so after one, see right there, he gets the delayed peak just because he's a little tired. So I'm going to need to get him a rest because of the lack of handles for days. It's kind of a one huge downside to Fred that I do see on the card is that you are going to 100% have to apply that badge. If you want to use him in any type of a setting, he needs handles for days. He just truly, truly does. Look at Fred. Oh, nice little Euro step, getting creative around the rim. Don't even try. Please get Dennis Rodman off of your squad. I'm begging you. Come here. Good screen. Hey, good screen. Nice lay-in from Fred VanVleet. The Hakeem-Freddie duo has been very, very solid so far in this game.
Cookie! Nom nom.
We run. Fred stopping. Big snatch back 3 right there. Nice shot from Fred VanVleet. No, I did get Fred a little bit of a break there at the end of the second quarter, but still in the first quarter, 38 points, 2 steals, 14 of 19 from the field, and 10 of 15 from deep. I just wish I shot as good of a percentage as Fred shot last night, but still nonetheless, Fred is doing his thing. Fred got about a 5-minute rest, so we'll see where his stamina is at. Basically full, so he's gonna get a nice little 3, 4, 5-minute run here before oh man, that was open too. I tried passing out of it, so that's why I did shoot it very early. Come here. Dang, Ty Lawson be getting bumpy on me. Well, green. It's too easy though. Anytime he gets separation, it's instantly a green. But let me tell you, it is super easy to time. Like I said, it's just super easy to time. He was blinking there because he doesn't have handles for days. Thank you. Put it down. Up to Fred. Missed. Slightly late. See, a lot of that's just because he's tired too. Like, that's another thing. Like, he's blinking constantly just because, you know, just because he doesn't have handles for days. That's a big part of it too. So, I mean, it's just something to keep in the back of y'all's minds. Green. Can I green with you? I've missed 3 straight on this possession. I literally was bait. Thank you. Come on, Fred getting his first board. I see you. He has no assist. That needs to change. That needs to change. Back to him. Dang, look at this defense. He's just harassing Fred. Hey, man, share the wealth a little bit. That's mine. That should be my steal. Come on, Fred. Let's go crazy. I just want a couple more minutes out of you, and then you can take the rest of the game off. That's all I need to see. Good, just a couple more minutes. Come here.
Krabby Patty.
Long too, but it's just I'm trying to get in takeover. I'm trying to get this release down pat. I feel like I have it down pat, but then the last possession I did miss like 4 threes in a row. So it's just hard to consistently green with any card in the game, especially when they're blinking and don't have handles for days as he just makes a late. What am I seeing? Why am I getting double teamed? Like, why am I getting double teamed right here? I'm just trying to move with Fred VanVleet. All right, you want to double team me? That's fine. I don't need a screen. I'll just call 5 out. Like, he's trying to double team me on the screen. Like, I don't need a screen with Fred. I'm just using it for fun. Like, I missed. How am I missing? I whited that too. That's 2 whites in a row that I just hit with Fred. He's up to his 52 points. Look at Fred VanVleet. I'm going to give Fred one last possession to try to match his output from last night. If you don't remember, Fred last night put up 54 points. So we're going to see if I can match that tonight. Coasting in for the slam. Let's get him a rest for the end of the game because I've seen all I need to see from Fred VanVleet. Look at the final box score here for Fred VanVleet. 54 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, 20 of 29 from the field, and 14 of 23 from deep. All I can say is I had a ton of fun using Fred VanVleet. So if you compare Fred VanVleet to a lot of point guards, for example, let's just, for the sake of this video, compare him to a Kyrie Irving. Yes, he's shorter, but I mean, the thing about it is Kyrie's stats are better. I love Fred VanVleet's release. You look at badges, I mean, yes, pretty similar. Yes, Kyrie has a little better, I always say overall, just kind of array of badges. But Fred VanVleet can compete with some of the top point guards in the game. You compare his stats to Steve Francis, and again, obviously, Fred VanVleet gives you a complete opposite kind of game to Steve Francis, but he is very, very solid, and he's just another point guard that is very fun to use. Now, is Fred VanVleet going to be worth the price he goes for? And a simple answer to that is no, because there's not that many people ripping these packs, so there's not a lot of Fred VanVleets even on the auction house. Now, he is available in these heat check packs and heat check moments packs, whatever the case may be. But again, I personally would not open these packs. I personally would not pick up Fred VanVleet. But he is a very, very fun card that I had a lot of fun using in NBA 2K21. Drop your comment down below. How good do you guys think Fred VanVleet's going to be? Because I think he's pretty solid. Let me know down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.